Let's go make this giant blowout and make a beautiful flower in acrylic pour paint. I am starting off with Arctic White for my background, and I just make sure that I cover each area of this canvas and allow enough of the paint to still be present so it's a perfect background for the paint that I'm going to layer on top of it. I always put paint on the side of my canvas as well. Now for the colors. I begin with a lavender, and I'm going down the center of the canvas to break up each side and topping it off here with teal. Now my next color, 24 karat gold, really gives some beautiful mixes once all of this gets transferred with our blowout. Fuchsia for some good contrast. Now, this is red interference pearl. I love the interference colors. They are just stunning when they are mixing with any other paint. The trick here is to come at the lines really at an angle almost parallel to the canvas. If you go directly down, facing downward, it just spreads in a way that doesn't allow these really gorgeous edges to happen. It's too abrupt straight down, for me at least. I like to layer these colors, and you can see that 24 karat gold spreading into everything, and the top with that interference pearl gives it a delicate nature with the deeper highlights of that fuchsia and the teal coming through. My goal here is just to give some organic shapes, as this definitely is a flower, and just giving layers with the air coming from the low and cool setting of this blow dryer. Pushing it out a little more. They're so pretty. As you can see, I still have some remaining white, and that negative space is very pretty around the shape of this giant blowout. With my pick coming from my comb, just going to give it some delicate shape, dragging fine lines to the center and starting to define the leaves of this flower, the veins of this flower even more, dragging it through those gorgeous blends coming from that blowout that we just did. Not only am I going to sweep inward like this, I also want to give some edges to the leaves in a second. This is always so relaxing and rewarding to see the paint do what it does. And really just follow what makes sense to you. There's really no wrong answer for this. It's all what you see. Let's bring in some of those edges gently outward. Just want to give tiny little hints of them. I don't want it to be the dominant factor, but more like a highlight to the shape. I want to reinforce that center line. So bringing in a little more definition to the top of it and throughout this bloom. Kind of always finding that center line. The colors are just delicate with each other. And I'm satisfied. Check out all of these pretty mixes. 24 karat gold, that fuchsia, that interference pearl, just really bringing in a nice blend. Teal. These acrylic pour paints are always so remarkable in what they do with each other. The hairdryer really allowed those colors to give those blooms and mixes. And taking the pick helped define this big giant bloom flower. Thank you so much for joining me today and playing with a blow dryer and a pick and always these gorgeous colors. As always, I am wishing you happy acrylic pour painting creations. Have a great day.